Folks, all of y'all know who I am. I'm Stephen Tyrone Cuffy, based in the United States. And I'm one of the many voices of TBC. I'm not necessarily the, no, I'm not. It's only more than one. It used to be one, but now it's a lot of these broadcasters and more broadcasters in the Philippines and in Bangladesh and parts of Africa, all over the world. But folks, this platform we're in is one of the finest platforms we ever seen in our life. It's all designed to uplift humanity and eradicate poverty as we know it here on this earth. Because we know how it happened. We know the quote elite did their number on of us and our ancestors for many years. And thus, this whole great thing of poverty came about. And it's been, and poverty has
What
been on
happened,
earth,
sir?
and poverty has been around for over. I'm going to just mute everybody right now so y'all can listen to me just a minute. I'll bring y'all in and talk in just a minute, okay? Now, like I said
Okay.
before, poverty, as you know, has been around for many, many ages, many, many decades. Even before any of us was born, it was still building over years. But did our quote elite, our governments do anything about it, but do nothing but create more of it? But they won't take ownership on what they created, will they? No. And those governments are not just in the United States. They're in the Philippines. They're in Bangladesh. They're throughout different countries in Africa. Folks, I'm letting you now know it is something that we all have to go beyond. And now we got this wonderful concept, this wonderful thing called the billion coin, known as TBC. Now, have we ever seen anything like this before? No, not nothing that's so geared towards helping mankind to lift up humanity. Both men and women and children on earth should live in prosperity and abundance, not one of scarcity, because scarcity was created by man here on earth. It wasn't meant by our higher power, our God, our awesome God. It was created by man. But abundance that we find right in our holy Bible, it talks about that abundance. So I believe that God brought admin to us. I really believe that. I really believe that. And I believe that we can excel to greater heights in TBC because we have all the tools, everything in place for all of us to succeed. Now, whoever said that it would be easy? But think about this. Would it be easy to get rid of all this poverty that's been on earth for many, many years? It's going to take an all collective effort for us to build to 1 billion member of this 7.5 billion here on earth of all women, men, and children. And I'm telling you, folks, can you think about, can you see yourself another 5 to 10 years later from this day forward and where we're going to be? A lot of us just started TBC maybe in the last 6 or 7 months. Now, I've been in since February 2017. I found out in 2016 in December. And I haven't looked back. I started my broadcast in April of 2018. And I've been doing it I was doing them Saturday and Sunday twice for many months until I stopped in September of 2018 and just did one. But I do a broadcast practically every day. The only day I miss is I got a family thing or take my elderly mother somewhere, or I got something I got to be at. But I'm telling you, otherwise, I'm going to do a broadcast. And that's the only reason I got to 541 broadcasts. That's the only reason. If you do them all, look at Amanda. She's got over 50 broadcasts now. 50, that's probably 53rd today, I believe. So, and look at a Parnaro. I believe you over 30 or getting there or something like that, you know? So they just got started doing broadcasts. I remember so vividly when I was at 30 or 50 broadcasts. I remember those days. I'll never forget it. And actually, when I was doing broadcasts, I did 7 recordings before I even did a live. And the very first, get this, folks, the very first day I did a live, I all of a sudden see it on the blog. And then I see at the bottom, this is how broadcast should be done. And I said, oh my God, maybe I got my hands on something that I didn't realize how big this is going to be. And lo and behold, I'm the #1 person of doing broadcasts in TBC. Now, how in the world did I thought I was going to ever reach that? I wasn't trying to reach it. I was just doing them every day. And it just happened. And then I did more than that. I brought in about 250 people into this platform back in 2017 and 2018. And I'm still not finished. I'm now meeting with our as I like how Amanda says it all the time, my beloved admin. I now I got direct access to admin now, and we have incredible conversations. I discovered that we both think alike. Admin saw something in me to make me the first. See, it's not going to be more. It's going to be more than one. I'm just the first one, the first ambassador of goodwill. Now you're going to see more about that later. It's still unofficial. It'll be officially launched on the blog. Then it'll be official. I'll be traveling, and I'm praying that my wife Merlene and myself and other family members make it to that incredible country of hers as the Philippines, because I have been waiting to get there for such a long time. You know, there's so many people I want to shake hands and hug that's in the Philippines. There's so many great people. You know what I love about TBC? It binds us. It unites us. It keeps us in line. And not all opportunities do that. You just got to go out by yourself and build your teams and do whatever. But as we build our teams, we still in one community. So that is an awesome thing. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this broadcast. I'm going to just go right to our blog for just 1 minute. And this first one here, now you know who that got to be, right? When I saw the title, I already know who it was. I knew who it was. When I saw $5, I knew that had to be Ace Fletcher, our heavy hitter out of the Philippines. Now, think about this now. Who even knew who Ace Fletcher was until he became in that Bitcoin contest, and I got a three-digit signs up every single week, and over 1,000 paid signups in 1 month that classify him as a heavy hitter. Now, Ace has done an awesome job, and I highly respect him. He respects me. You know what I love about these leaders? We respect each other. Now, Amanda and Paulnera, they're our newest leaders in their country. You know, they talk a lot about cementing the monthly payment of every month. Now, we may not have gotten 50,000 people to cement that payment on October 1st, but get this, we still got what? Over half of this month left to prepare for what month? November 1st. So we got to encourage our brothers and sisters in TBC to encourage their people to cement that date. Okay? If you follow the system, you're going to get it right back. Just follow the system. When admin put up that brick wall, a picture of on, I thought about it. I said, and I'm gonna ask you all that same question I asked a lot of people, and get ready for the answer, because you know what the question is gonna be. Is your cement still wet? I'm gonna ask people that question in a few minutes. So get ready for your answer. Huh? All right. So, folks, I'm gonna stop right now just for a minute. I gotta just make a switch to another room right now, because I got somebody coming over here that's work with my mother. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me come out of this screen share for just a minute. I got to switch to another room, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now let me go back to where I was. All right, folks. So what I was saying is this. What do we need to keep doing in order for us to keep moving forward? We have to do what? We have to keep growing. We got to keep using the tools that's in place for us. And when I often watch his videos, he knows exactly, Ace knows exactly what to do to keep our community growing. He's an active participant. So when I'm asking people to be out there, and this is not just for the people that's here to see, it's the people who watch this later, become an active participant, okay? Become an active participant in building our TBC community, okay? And I'm not going to play this. I'm just going to, because I know y'all probably seen it already. And I'm going to just keep going. There's not a whole lot of, okay, this is, y'all know who he is. The other heavy hitter. This is Mbe Derek out of the country of Cameroon. And he spent 3 weeks over in the Philippines, educating them, him and his wife. They were some of the greatest conferences that they had over there. You know, I listened to it and watched those videos over and over and over again and see how they ignited the people of the Philippines to understand what this platform of TBC is all about. Okay? And they did a wonderful job along with Noli, No Need to Rebel, that we call Noli, and all the other leaders like the people that we have here today from the Philippines. All of y'all did a wonderful, masterful job over there in the Philippines. And your country is growing. You know, I heard something the other day that really kind of got my attention. Wouldn't it be nice to start a school and stores and malls and all these things in Philippines and all using TBC Kringles? Would that be amazing? You know, amazing. Well, see, that's what admin wants to happen at some point. Admin wants to see that. Okay? Because the whole idea to use this coin that we have, all these massive amount of coin in our wallets to use, first admin wants to use it into the employment factor. He wants to put it in the employment nature because he wants to create jobs for people that's unemployed, that are poor, that's in poverty. Okay? First, they want to attack that first. Then we'll go beyond expansion. See, we have a lot of great ideas. We talked about, someone mentioned that in our broadcast meeting. Admin thought it was a great idea, but admin wants to first use the Kringles to get people out of poverty by giving them jobs, no matter what type of jobs they are. Think about all the jobs that you have in your country, but instead of them getting paid in pesos or in naira, or in Nigeria, or say in the Bangladesh currency, instead of getting paid in that fiat cents, they're getting paid digital coins to pay for their items for their food, their water, their anything they need. Because they're getting paid for days of work, just like you do on a job, but they're getting paid kringles. That's what admin wants to, the vision admin has is for that. Okay? So Brother Mbe here, he keeps pouring on information, just like I am here, to his people over in Africa. So let us make sure that we keep listening to these heavy hitters, because they know, just like I know, on how to build this community the correct way. See, what I want to talk about today among the people here, the clarity, getting people to understand what we have, what the platform we have our hands on, understanding clarity, getting clear on what our expectation is. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. And that was all basically all what's on the blog today, because the next one talks about the Sinbug meeting from yesterday. So now I'm gonna come out of this. Okay, I'm gonna come out of this now. Okay, we're gonna start with the ladies first, because I don't see Merlene here yet. Maybe she's busy. Let's start with Amata. Amata, the first question I want to ask you is your cement. What is your cement, dry or wet?
My cement is wet.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, what I want to talk to you about, what we're going to talk about today, folks, is, are we clear? Are we all clear on what TBC is and how we explain it to others? Are we prepared to correct people when they're wrong about TBC that's out there in your community? Are you prepared? Not an argument. Don't argue with them. Just explain to them. Do you know how to explain it? Talk about that, folks. Talk about that. I'll start with you, Amanda. Amanda.
Okay. Of course, first of all, congratulations to all the leaders around the globe. We are really hardworking in this community. And in my strategies, inviting people, I invite them with heartily talking with them and explaining about what is the benefit if you are already in this community, and educate them if they really interested to join in this community. They must prepare themselves to prepare their obligation to pay their admin fee in the first day of the month. And then if they are willing to pay their admin fee, that's the time that I will give them to a good opportunity to encode their name and join in this community. That's it, sir.
Great, great, great. Because see, if you're doing those things, then you're making some progress. You know.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Let's go to Mr. right now, Apollonaro. We're talking about being very clear on when we explain things to people, even the new people that's not in TBC, being clear to them. How important is that?
Okay, sir. It's my turn. Okay, first of all, sir, thank you so much, and will give me a privilege to speak for this your live broadcast, and also thank you so much, our beloved admin, and also to you, sir, our ambassador of the TBC community. First of all, I will work hard also this community. First, I approach the people about this TBC is first I will explain to them what is the mission and the vision of this community.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if you didn't explain to them if what is the mission and vision to TBC, nobody will, we cannot understand. That's why, first of all, we explain first, step by step, what is the mission of the TBC, if how to get to end poverty globally. That's why, step by step, and then I educate to them how to use and how to run the community, and that's itself. No discussion at too much, because if the person understand what is the mission of the TBC, he will grab directly, because this is good opportunity to reach our goal and to end poverty globally.
Right, because you got to keep things simple, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, keep it simple for people, because if you get it too complex, you get to it. Seeing it initially, understand people don't always understand specifics too fast. So be simple with people in the beginning process when you're communicating, starting with what our mission is. Okay, we have a mission to end global poverty, and we're gaining 1 billion people in our community with everybody of like minds and like spirit, and be all based on love and prosperity and abundance.
Yes, sir.
See, grab on those terms that people understand. So we got to be clear. We got to be clear on what our platform is. Thank you so much, Mr. Paulinero.
You're welcome, sir.
Let's go to Mr. Dada. Mr. Dada, what now? How important it is for us to be clear on what TBC is and explaining to a person? How important is that?
Sir, please, again, please, I'm not clear.
Yeah, I can hear you. You good?
Yes, sir. Miss Amada, Apollinario, and Brother Tindi present here.
Thank you.
They are working too much. Mofo, Musa, welcome, sir, everyone. Actually, TBC is not a matter of joke. We are building a powerful community, and this community in this initial stage, we are all serious-minded people, and serious-minded people can do serious work, can make serious something, and we are all serious, I believe it. Actually, in our childhood, in school, we read aim in life. We read some essay, some paragraph related with journey by boat, journey by train, journey by bus. But if we want to make any journey, at first we should see, is our car ready? In the case of journey by car or bus, is my bus ready for a journey? If we make a journey by boat, then is my boat ready for my journey? If I pour on a good dress, if I ready with money, but my journey will not be ended with a good aim if my bus or train is not ready.
Right. It's about preparation he's talking about. You being prepared yourself for your journey to even go out there to explain to someone what TBC is. You see?
Right, sir. Right, sir. Then I think we the leaders should make in mind strongly about our mission, vision, and target, and fulfill our aim. Our aim is to end globally the poverty.
Correct.
And right, sir. Today, I discussed with one efficient people in technology about what is your website. I said to him, we have different website in different purpose. By Kringle.cash, we are doing everything, but our money will be kept in TBC009.net. That is our banking account, or you can think that is our bank. And our blog is our study purpose, and that is our institution, educational institution. That is for our training and regular updates. And I using the website, the Scam Advisor, I find the website value, the website area using the Kringle.cash TBC009 showing in Scam Advisor. The website is USA based. And Kringle.cash website value is $58,000 plus. TBC009.net showing its value is 26,000 plus. It's huge. It's too much. And these two websites showing the USA base, USA, and also these two websites showing 100% safe. It's really exclusive, because generally every website show 70%, 60% fair or good, 40% fair or risky or safe. But our two websites showing 100% safe. This is really very much informationally, very much powerful information. Our two websites showing 100% safe. Then
everything.
Right, sir. Then he took it that this is a USA based website, and USA based website don't make a scam generally.
Right.
And USA people generally don't make any foul thing, any bad things. And they are serious people, and they do serious things in business market. They always think, USA based people always think to create market with quality. Any product, anything with quality. For them, quality is fast, and they are serious about their quality.
Right.
So,
right,
sir. When we saw this information together, then he took in mind, this is good, and I will study, then I will join.
Right. Right.
So, about my journey, when I started in my first talking about my journey, when I said the bus or train journey case, the bus should be fit for journey, the train should be fit for journey. And in our TBC mission and vision, our websites are fit for our journey, and to achieve the goal. To achieve the goal, our sites are perfect. And when in January we will get our new blockchain, the exclusive new blockchain,
right?
Then our journey will be full place fit, I think. So, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. See, it's about what he's saying is making sure that you got everything together yourself before you get out there and showing it to people, right? You got to make
Right.
sure. But let me ask you a question before you go. And I'm going to go back to Mr. Peronero because I forgot to ask him that question. Let me ask you, is your cement dry or wet?
Of
Yes,
course.
sir. Of course, wet, sir.
Right.
Of
What
course,
about you,
wet,
Mr.
and
Peronero?
not only
Yes,
wet,
of course, sir.
perfectly wet,
Wait.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it's wet, Peronero?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Always.
Great. Great. Okay, let me go to Brother Mufu out of Cameron. So great to have you here, brother. I'm going to ask you starting off the bat. Is your cement dry or is it wet?
Definitely, my cement is very, very, very wet. I greet everybody in the house. It has quite been a long time. I've been missing this your TBC show for quite a time. Just that blackouts are most of the time now in the evening here. Even today, it was in the morning. I have a live broadcast today. It's really a great privilege having you because you people are the ones that have moved us into this issue of live broadcast, and you are still at the top and running very fast with it, saying things great and doing things great. The only thing I can say is kudos and more grace we are able to keep on continuing with the work of the TBC community. Now, there are certain points that I would like to point out this evening as far as concerned is the cement weight or not. There is this tendency in TBC which has to do with new people coming in every day. And new people coming in every day, most don't really know where we are and what we are focused on and where we are running to.
That's
Most
right.
most of the time they just get themselves involved with whatever information has been given to them, but at which most of the time that information that they have at hand is not the fundamental. And the reality is all about making it assured that what everyone you know that is exhibition should be able on weekly basis to know what the send button meeting on Monday was being talked upon, to know what came out from the broadcasters meeting, and to be able to have a one-on-one talk with admin like we did it on Monday, and admin usher us to do everything possible to have a one-on-one talk with him this week. Because that is where you are touching the reality and hearing the person that had the vision of TBC one-on-one. And you know information when you get it from the horse's mouth, you do not lose any particle of it. So that is the reality that we should have been inculcating, and it's what I'm doing to the new people that are coming to TBC because there are a lot of confusion of information, or there are a lot of information that is not being channeled appropriately, not because the broadcasters and the leaders are not doing the work, but because what the community is also going so fast with the admin crew. And many people are coming in of which they do not have the right gadget and they are not well positioned to quickly adapt themselves and get to understand. You get it? I do live broadcast in French and English. Why did I started doing it in French language, despite the fact that it's my second language? Is because I see that there are a good number of people that they do not get the English language properly, purposefully right. Most people like to come to your show, Brother Stephen Covey, but they're saying you're speaking American English and they don't get to know that well. And that is what most of the time makes them not to show up. So the reality I want to push to is that whatever our linguistic barrier, let's make it sure that we do everything possible to bring the gap, to lessen the gap between us, the former that we have been there, you are more than 540 something live broadcast, means that the realities of yesterday, today, and tomorrow of TBC, you're quite aware of all those realities. So let's reduce the gap as much as possible to permit each and every one, those who are new, to know where we are going, to know the adjustments that are taking place, and to take the same path and the same direction with us. And this issue of cement getting wet, I'm sure if we take by example 100 divisions and ask from the first to the last, there will some that will ask you, what do you mean by cement getting wet? Yeah. There are some that will ask you that question, what do you mean by cement getting wet? They are divisions, they have TBC in the account, and maybe they're doing transactions, but they are not aware of the present reality of what and where we are heading to And the other thing that we need to do, and I believe all of us that we are associating ourselves to live broadcast, is our duty, and we can only do what we can do. There is this a famous saying that Mr. Abunda has been using most of the time, and he has embraced the community with all what he's saying, that the foundation material is not any type of material. We are the foundation material of TBC, and we need to really ask ourselves, is my contribution and what I'm doing on daily basis having an impact on the present TBCs and the new coming TBCs into the economy? So that is what we should be conscious of. As you're conscious of that, you do not miss a live broadcast. Why? Because you're conscious of the impact of that live broadcast to each and every one that is all new and is still to come. Because there are a lot of people that watch the videos that are left on YouTube that are new TBCs, and they come back to us to ask us questions and to write to us and tell us that I never knew, I saw your video here and it was so interesting, and this is what I'm coming up with. So I will just stand on those words and say kudos to every TBCian, whatever your linguistic background, do it as much as possible to be on the map with what TBC is all about presently, and follow suit where we are going, and always make your cement to the way and do everything possible. Come the first of each month, let it be payday and let everybody be
That's
enjoyed.
right.
Because
That's right. That's
thank
right.
you very much.
Oh, so eloquently. That's why I love having him here. See, he knows what to say. He knows what to do. He's a great influencer for our community. See the passion that this person has. See, now listen, folks. It's something you got to observe when a person is explaining. It's something you got to observe. See, it's not always what you say, it's how you say it and how you appear to that person. See, he would be great if he was out in the community. You see how he controls his words, how he says certain things? He'd be a great influencer in his country. Now, I'm admiring you because you do your broadcast in your native French language. But see, that's exactly what admin wants. Admin wants people to speak this in different languages. Folks, everybody doesn't speak English, you know? So if you know TBC, you know how to explain it to someone that's new, you know how to disseminate that information and show them where to go, where to sign, what to do. You can do it in another language. And so I thank you. I thank you, Brother Mufa, that you, and I think also Mbe Derek, he does his training in English and French. See, he's getting both. He's getting a lot of people that way. So I like what y'all doing. I love the energy y'all have over there in camera. Oh my God, please get me over there in Africa. Please get me there. I want to be around positive energy. Positive energy I want. People in Philippines, positive energy. Bangladesh, positive energy. We got to keep it going in this community. Let's keep this positive energy going, and let's keep providing clarity to the people that we explain TBC to. Now, let me go to Brother, because we had a little messenger thing going early today, Mr. Tendy. And Mr. Tendy, I got this, I knew about what clarity is, but I remember him saying that in the message. Okay, now I know I want to put you on, Mr. Tendy, because I know you can speak about this. Now, by the way, Mr. Tendy, before you started talking, I'm going to unmute you. Unmute yourself, Mr. Tendy.
Done.
Now, let me ask you, is your cement wet, or is it just dry as it can brittle dry? Which one is it?
Okay. Thank you very much. Greetings to everyone out there. Actually, I have severally answered that question, And I felt like it's high time I make a difference on how I approach that answer. So I came about coming to make confirmations, and that was what actually went viral on the media today. So I think the whole thing came up the same thing with your timing on the topic you want to treat on today. So I had a lot of people, having some doubts about this event, this ninth Nigeria International Trade Fair of the Billion Coin, actually. And it has been actually very viral. So I felt like, okay, the due day was yesterday. I made it up to this very location yesterday, but was unable to get to the venue because it was late. So I had to make it today. And that was a response towards the question that is frequently asked right from last week, if a cement is wet or is dry. So I have just practically displayed that, and in which most people I know they are not aware of. But it's high time we give an answer with our actions, in which so many of us are already doing. Everyone here, I believe, has already been doing that, because in one way or the other, the application of the cement is not just by one technique. The application comes in different forms, in which the broadcasters do, individual divisions do, the active members do, those who are making positive use of the admin credits, they are likewise cementing if they are passing out the informations to the newcomers as it's supposed to be. So we need to get to understand something even before approaching the answer, approaching the question, trying to give an answer to it. If a cement is wet or is dry, because TBC is a noble cause. That's what I believe, and God bless our noble cause. And I can see to that we need to know that God has blessed TBC as a noble cause, and the references are here with us. The TBC admin, come on, that's a blessing. One with such a concept, it's a blessing to mankind. So, and if we take a look at this very critically, you think of the community's blog, everything that is posted on the blog on daily basis has to do with things that that truly, come on, our cause is a noble one, and God has blessed the noble cause, because everything on the blog seems to just go in line with a lot filled with energy, love, positivity, and wisdom. Yeah, so that's a blessing, a serious blessing. And we just need to also understand something, that the reference that has to defend this statement that TBC is a noble cause, we need to understand that full love and respect is practically applied in the TBC community. Now, this is because everybody live here with me are seriously ahead of me in age, but because of the love and respect in the TBC community, I am now here and I am being treated equally, just like everyone here. That's a lot of love and a lot of energy. And that is nothing but proving that TBC is a noble cause.
That's
Now,
right.
it
That's
depends on how each and every one of us tend to really make use of that noble cause. If you will really come into play to adapt, to notify yourself as being noble, really feeling the vibes in you that you're noble, then you are welcome to the community, and that's when you be an active member to the growth of this community.
Right.
Okay, when you were sharing from when you're sharing, actually, you said something very vital when you talked about scarcity. This was created as a result of what? Hunger for power and greed that yields to lack of mercy for a fellow human. All what the elites usually do, they just seek for more power. They just seek for things that had to do with themselves. Now, that's as a result of what? Greed. They're seeking for too much power that leads them to greed. A greed that yields to lack of mercy on humans. So it's a noble cause basically because we have the TBC admin who really does not really have any of this negative impact on mankind.
Right.
And
Right.
those who are really missing this should have to open up their minds.
Yes.
Now, I really don't like it when people, you know, see to it as other TBCians who have been here, the early adopters, as they have not done anything. No, they have done a great deal of work. They have done a lot to the community. But what really matters here is that we need to, even in the Bible, it stated that if your brother is wrong, you try to bring him back to the right path. Now, we don't need to come about having some set of mindset trying to really act as though they didn't really contribute to the growth of this community. They contributed a lot into the community, and we need to also credit them because credit has to be given to those who deserve it. Now they have done it. All we need to do now is to try to wake them up, and that is part of cementing. The
That's
ability
right.
for us to say things that we touch them, the ability for us to pass out information to them in a positive way that it will rearose their morals to come into this noble cause. It's one of a great big deal of
Right.
cementing.
Right. We can't cement even a payment the month if they don't know what they're getting into.
Yeah. So you see, we need everybody. We need all those who can really recatch the vision, those who have caught the vision and are out of the sin now. They can recut the mission, they can recreate the vision and then come along with us. Let us work together. We need them. That is love and respect. And the admin always states it that when all this came up, he talked about his mind, he is open to every suggestion, open to everything. Now that's clarity. The topic of today. That's clarity. You know, the admin is very clear, and therefore I call upon each and every TBCian out there that we should come out of our locks and come out clear and clean, especially playing that same role at this time and season in which we are in the typical stage of our cementing, so that the new people coming into the community can be able to, grow up knowing that this is how the community goes, just with positivity, just with much love and respect, just with uprightness and nothing more. So that I will not talk too much. Thank you very
You're right.
much for giving me the
Yeah, we
privilege
can't.
to be here live on your broadcast. Thank you.
Yeah, we can't. Like Admin said so much. We can't come in this platform and bringing on our own individual ignorance and don't understand, are not willing to understand what TBC is, what it isn't, and what our current role is. We have to know those three things, folks, before you can even go out to talk to someone. We first and ourselves have to be clear. You don't want to go out and give them incorrect information about what TBC is, what it isn't, and what your role should be. You have to know it yourself first. Like he said, it's a noble cause. It is something that's golden, something that can help mankind. It's all geared that way. It talks about unity. It talks about alignment. We got all these tools, rapid rewards, admin credits, peer-to-peer transactions. Got a TBC zero sign wallet. We got a Kringle Cash. Oh, we got so much information that admin keeps giving to us to make it what? Clear. But what happens? We got those out there that got their what? Their own agenda. And they want to cash it out as if though it's a market-based cryptocurrency when it is not and never will be. I'm telling you this. I'm telling y'all this about 100% that I know this. Coming straight from admin. It never will be a market-based coin. All admin asks us to do so eloquently is that we need to cement this so we can use part of this income to build our own blockchain network that's currently been operated by a third party. And we cannot go at that level where Bitcoin has still got $1 billion market cap. Yes, $1 billion market cap. And then they got Ethereum and Litecoin. And so when it goes out into the whole world, mass adopted, do we want TBC to be this little old coin? We got all these millions and billions of dollars in coin, but they don't know who we are? Can't grow like that, folks. It won't work. See, it's already been proven what works. Admin already know what works. So when admin speaks to you all, admin speaks of knowledge, not ignorance, knowledge. So if we all come on together and we stay smart, be intelligent. We all intelligent people. Come on, let's give us credit. We all intelligent. And the people that's out there that's wrong about TBC, they're intelligent too. They just got it wrong. They're ignorant. They become ignorant because they bring their own agenda into what's already been done, already been instituted, already been worked out. Admin just don't roll out things just, oh, I just thought of this today. Let us use this platform into our community. I think we can grow the community that way. You don't think admin just thought of admin credits just like that? Admin probably went to his people, his commissioner, and everybody else and said, we got to think something to charge up this community and get it growing. Admin just didn't think of that by himself. Admin probably got with people, maybe his lawyers, whoever they were, whoever his staff is, and say, we got to use something because our growth is stagnated. It's slowing up. We got to get it charged. See, admin has always got it right because admin created it. And admin is not through. So we can't be through. We got to keep it going. Keep talking about cementing. Keep talking about growing our community. Keep being clear of what TBC is before you even go out there. What is the tool, the number one tool that everyone should be looking at daily? I just gave you, and when I said looking at, I just gave you the clue. It is the blog. The number one tool. You know, I used to call the blog the TBC Bible. That's what I used to call it. Because you read a Bible. Now, of course, now we got apps and everything. I mean, I got a verse on a Bible app, and actually a man is talking. I don't even have to read it. He's speaking to me, and I'm going through the verses. See, the technology has come along. You don't have to open up a Bible no more. You can, but you got the Bible app right on your phone or your Apple or whatever device you got. And Adam was talking about the other day, we were going over about, we're not automated yet. We're not automated like we want to be. See, we got some ways to go still in development. TBC is not like, it's like right now, it's like having an undone pie in the oven and it's not done yet. But we got some people that want to take it out now before it's not even done. The mindset is like that. Let it get done first. It only gonna get done when we turn the heat up in terms of growing the community. That's what admin says. Is your cement wet or dry? It should stay wet, because if it's wet, we still in motion. We still growing. We still stacking the bricks on the wall, so to speak. See? Everyone is a brick. Everyone is a brick on that wall. And that little cement that we also call mortar in the United States is wet. Keep it wet. Keep your clarity and yourself correct before you get out there and start disseminating out there to other people and talking about it. Keep it that way. I'm going to go now to, I had Brother Mizano here, but I guess he had to leave. Brother Musa, how you doing out of Maryland? How you doing, Brother Musa? You there?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay, floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, always I have a noise, so excuse me.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, so that's what I need to add about what everybody's saying today.
Mm-hmm.
In our side of the world, the problem here is a mindset of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Because we think in a developed country, we are so developed and we don't need, I want to say we don't believe on a lot of things in the developed world.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. What Africans they are able to do and Philippines they are able to do, if it was done in the Western world, I think the global adoption of TBC is already over.
Mm-hmm.
The main concern is in developed world, if admin can apply something, another tool in that case.
Mm-hmm.
That's my concern really about the Western world, because things is very slow in that part of.
Mm-hmm.
If you see Bitcoin adoption is in the Western world.
Yes. May have a little network problems there, but I understand he's there. Musa, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
So I just want to ask how Bitcoin was able to do in Western world and TBC until now is not able to do it.
It took an assertive lot of effort in terms of a lot of people that was into Bitcoin over a 10-year period. If you all did the history on Bitcoin like I have, but see, I studied cryptocurrency for the last 3 years, you'll be surprised the ups and downs that Bitcoin went through. It would be shocking to you. They thought it was a scam until somebody spent a little Bitcoin and bought a couple of pieces. Yeah, y'all heard about that, didn't you?
Yes.
So, and now that same amount that those pieces was born is worth millions in Bitcoin. The only way Bitcoin grew because, it came at the right time when the world was in financial crises.
Correct.
Our stock market in the United States was down, which affected many other world markets. And people were losing money in stocks like crazy. Then over a 10-year period, Bitcoin grew more than most all stocks did during that time period. Well, Edmund has studied, just like I have, the market-based side like I have. So you got to study both so you understand how we can be in compared to them and how we can be in this mass adoption. When they go, we go. See, Edmund don't want to be left behind with all the, because see, all the attention going to be towards market-based coins when we got this golden thing of abundance nature that has nothing to do with a market, but yet it's growing at $10 million per coin right now. And everybody wondering, how is that possible?
Because it's based on human being, it's based on
there you go. There you go.
But
there you go.
But that explanation, people even cannot imagine. They put a little thing on the top of their whole human being value. Our brain, only our brain worth billions of dollars. Only the brain.
Yeah, your
But
bodies is worth
people
way
just
more
put
than
a
anything
small
on the
thing.
way more.
People think put a things in the wrong perspective.
Yes.
They
Yes.
just put things on the material thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But even here, I'm able to explain to people who says they are my friend. After all, I'm telling myself who really my friend are. TBCN
Yes.
is my friend. You guys there, you are my friend.
Yes. Definitely
Yeah,
we are.
you are my
Definitely.
friend, because if a friend cannot understand, his brain only is valuable more than $3 billion. I'm so sorry.
if a person brain, they don't know their worth, then what's on anything. Humans are worth more than anything on earth. Anything. So you're exactly right. Exactly right. Musa is exactly right. See, it's all about, you have to get on a level with people to get that clarity there for them. They're going to get it. Sometimes you got to explain it to them a different way for them to get it. See, I'm asking you all to expand your mind to get things even more clear for yourself, so when you're out there explaining to people, they will get it better. Keep it simple. I always say that, keep it simple. Talk about mindset. When you explain to them, if they don't get it, you might want to look at it this way. See, and tell them we have to change our mindset from what it was. You know, it was an old saying that when your mind grows, it never remains the same, that same size. We've heard those kind of things. And like he said, like Musa said, we are worth such much more than anything here, any money, anything. If you start with that level, that's why our coin is worth so much more. Because it's people involved, people that making it grow, not markets that goes up and down in value. My God, Bitcoin went from $2,000 in 1 week. No, actually in 3 days. Or it'll go back up, but ours just keep going up. A grain of gold is going up. I'm hearing even silver going up. I'm telling you folks, you know what thing? Having attached it to a precious metal at that, gold. Now, is gold made by man? No. It's made by our earth. It's found in mines in the ground. It's right over there in Africa. They mine for it in different parts of Africa. Gold. We're not. It's not based on gold. It's just part of a grain of gold per person to join. But we're growing, folks. These admin credits are working. Thank you for all that's out there working. Let me go now. Musa, thank you so much, brother. Y'all got some great things you're saying today. You know I'm gonna send it straight to admin. I'm gonna send this link straight to admin. And you're gonna probably see it on the blog. Okay? Let's go here, Mr. Haroon. Are you there, Mr. Haroon?
Yes, I'm here.
We're talking about clarity, being
Okay.
clear, and what TBC is and how we should explain it, being clear to people. Oh, before you do that, though, I want to ask you a question. And also, Musa, I didn't ask him the question. Are y'all cement dry or wet? Both of y'all, you and Haroon.
My cement is wet, very
What
wet.
My
about you?
cement is, yes, my cement is wet.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Mr. Haroon?
Yes.
We're talking about clarity. Clarity, how we
Yes.
have to be clear in what TBC is, so we can explain it to people correctly.
Okay. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you want to if you want to embark on on anything, you have to be cleared on where you are going, because if you are not cleared, you will not be able to explain to people.
Right.
You cannot carry people along.
Nope.
So you just have to get a clear vision of what you want to do. As far as TBC is concerned, we should know that it is unlike other coins, unlike other cryptocurrencies.
Yes.
You know, one thing we should know, that I came in when Mr. Musa was asking you about how Bitcoin was adopted in the West, and how TBC is being rejected now. So on the western parts. Yes, I had your response to that. But what I want us to know, or just to contribute, is that, you know, when Bitcoin also started, they were calling it scam, even in the West.
Yes, they were calling it scam.
They were calling it scam.
Yes.
But as time went by, they knew that they could not go, or they could not stop Bitcoin. But we should know one thing: the elite, you know that Bitcoin today, more than 90% of Bitcoin today are in the hands of the elite.
Yes, yes, yes.
I
call them banksters. I call them banksters instead of bankers.
Yes.
I call them banksters.
Now, because when they saw that they could not stop Bitcoin, they found a way for themselves to be in forefront, of in having this Bitcoin, because they knew that this is a technology that cannot be stopped. It is now left for them to join, because if you cannot join them. So they joined, they also adopted Bitcoin. Now, with all their own hanky-pankies, they put it into it, and Bitcoin is being manipulated by the earth. Now, see another coin now coming that is different from Bitcoin and other altcoins that are on the capital market.
Yes.
Seeing one that is not on the capital market, they will definitely go against it, because they don't have power over it.
Right.
Definitely, they will call it scam.
Yes, because they don't have power over it.
Right. Yes, they will call it a scam, as they were calling Bitcoin scam them.
Yes. Yes.
So they would definitely call it a scam. We should understand the tricks of the elite. We should understand the tricks of the elite, because they have no power over TBC. Now, they have overpowered. Let us know this. They have overpowered Bitcoin already. They have overpowered Bitcoin already. So that's the reason why they are at the forefront. Bitcoin is also now to the elites. It is like fiat money. They are controlling Bitcoin as they are controlling fiat money. That's the reason why you will see that it rises up, then it goes down immediately.
Yes, it's manipulated.
It's being manipulated. It's being manipulated. So it is also the old ways of doing things. They have conquered Bitcoin as they have conquered fiat money.
Yeah.
So they knew, they know that we are into the world of cryptocurrency. They don't have any power over it. So they now adopt Bitcoin so that they will continue to be manipulated because Bitcoin has succumbed to them because it's on capital market. But TBC, we have to be clear. TBC is not meant for that. It's not meant for that. TBC is user based. TBC is in people's base. TBC is based on every living being, every living human person, living on the surface of the earth. Every living being. Yes, every living being. But Bitcoin, it is just artificial. It is just imaginary. But TBC is, the growth of TBC is tied to the number of people that accept TBC in the world. Yep. So now we should know that our souls, we should know that every individual is more than anything else in the world, because the most valuable things in the world is human being. That's so true. So true. Yes. We should not place material things over human person. We should not do that. No, we should never do that. This is what the other coins are doing that TBC is not doing. TBC values human being. That is why we have, value human being. So that is it. We should get it clear. We should know what we are doing. So now, we should just wait. We should not rush to the extent that we will lose our focus. We should know where we are going. I always say this, that the world paves way for he who knows where he is going. Initially, people will attack you when you embark on a journey that is very fruitful, that is very valuable. They will attack you simply because it was due to mindset. That is what this elite has planted into the mindset of majority of the people in the world. So if they attack you, if they say it is a scam, don't mind them. They will get to know later. Eventually, they're gonna know. You are a leader. Just focus. Know where you are going. They will surely come to you when they see failure. They will surely come. But we as leaders, we as the one that has the clarity now, we should just be focused. We should not derail at all. We should not, because of what people are saying, then we now lose our focus. We should not do that. We should be focused. We should be in alignment with TBC community and in alignment with TBC admin. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sad. So, see, it's evident to me in this whole broadcast, when I let everybody talk, I listened to everybody, what everybody said. And do y'all know y'all was right on? Every one of y'all was correct. Every one of y'all was correct on what you said here today. Every single one. Now, although this broadcast has been a little long, that's okay. It's going to record it. I'm going to let it download here. I'm going to make it in my YouTube, and I'm going to send a YouTube link to admin. Because I want it to be on the blog so a lot of people can see it. Because I need a group of people to come to my broadcast that know what TBC is, know what it isn't, and know your correct role in it. I need people that know that to come here. Because you cannot go out there and get people involved and build a bunch of numbers and people are not trained. Training is vital. Vital. Everyone that comes in our community have to know what a King Cash office is and what's there. They need to know what Rapid Wars is. They need to know peer-to-peer transaction is. See, you still can cash flow in TBC, in case y'all forgot. In case you forgot, you still can cash flow peer-to-peer transactions. You just got to follow the policies of the TBC 009.wallet by our commissioner and our admin. No one should be doing over $5,000 in transaction in a day. So you got to know these things of your admin wallet, of your wallet. Folks, do y'all know it's not nearly anything I don't understand in TBC? You know why? Because I became a student of what?
the blog. Become a student of the blog, and you will know everything in the Billion Coin. On top of me now meeting from time to time with admin, I'm telling you, folks, listen to what everybody said here. This is some valuable information y'all disseminated out here, y'all talked about. So eloquently done by each and every one here. Everyone is right on point. Once again, I rarely get people that come on my broadcast that don't know what TBC is and what their place and what they should be doing, what they should say or anything. A lot of you are getting good training from people. I can tell. I can tell. I know over there in the Philippines, nobody's doing a fine job. And now y'all, you and Apollinario and Armada, now y'all leaders in your country. Y'all training your people. I see brother over attending. He's going from place to place in his area, talking to people. Corona's doing the same thing. Musa's doing the same thing. Dada's doing the same thing. Dada's making sure that he knows what's going on before he gets out and talk to people. His whole preparation is together. Okay, folks, we got it. Our semen is wet. Let's get out there and keep growing our community. I want to thank Apollinario and Amanda for coming here and waking out of bed, because I know it's early morning for them. They still got to get their rest. Thank you for sacrificing your rest to come see me today. That is so, so great. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Mr. Dada. I know it's late for you too. And also, I know it's getting later for people in Nigeria, but that y'all always there supporting me. Thank you so much. Mr. Musa, you're right up above me in the state above me in the United States. He originally from Africa, but he's been in the United States and he's a great leader himself. Thank you so much, people. Thank you so much all for being here. So I'd like to say peace to everybody.